Hello, crew. How's everyone doing today? I hope you're fit and healthy and happy, and lockdown restrictions being eased a little bit for you. Not sure. They certainly are in our country, well, our state in our country. So that's a really good thing. So Facebook hacks, guys. I'm going to share with you in this video 7 Facebook hacks that can help you maximize the platform. So some of these you may have heard of, some of these you may not have been aware of, but I'm hoping that this information in this video today is going to be really helpful for you in just maximizing your opportunities with what you see in your news feed and how you get in front of people more. So it should be pretty cool information for you that's going to be very beneficial. Now, I've got a few things to update you on. I got a lot of questions from yesterday's live, so I'll troubleshoot that in a minute. But I really, really want to congratulate those that have finished the most recent May video, so the May version of our 21-day online crew video challenge. They should all be finished by now across time zones around the world. So amazing, amazing, amazing. I hope you guys are so proud of yourself. We're doing the auditing at the moment. So my first live next week, I will be announcing the top 15. So for those of you in the video challenge, awesome job. Really proud of how some of you went deep, emotional, did funny things. We had some fun with this video challenge as well, so it was pretty cool. But congratulations, guys. Well done. And please join me on my first live next week, guys, where we can support those and work out, the top 15. I should probably add who I am. If we haven't met before, my name's Helen Martin and I'm your online crew captain. We just have a little bit of fun here with all of this, but we have the most amazing online crew community here, full of entrepreneurs, direct sellers, those in network marketing, MLM. And what we do here is learn how to leverage social media and use modern social media strategies to attract people to us. We don't want to chase anybody regarding our business. We don't want to bring people kicking and screaming and begging people to join us in our business or buy our products. We truly want to attract them online. So that's what we do here. I do go live 5 times a week at the same time, generally the same time. So make sure you got your notifications turned on so you don't miss any of my free training like today with the Facebook hacks. I also want to share with you, we had the most coolest boot camp this week in our coaching community. So who is from our coaching community here? Identify yourselves. Go, me. How cool was the boot camp? Share with others. So all the recordings are there for day 1, 2, and 3. It was all things organic. And even, guys, even if you're focusing on Facebook ads, if you're not growing your business organically and growing your audience, giving you more opportunities to talk to more people, like the right people, your perfect prospects, then you are missing a fundamental element in your business, and your business will probably be short-term more than long-term. So if you want to get all the recordings of that, you just need to be a member of our coaching community. The link is up above. But thank you, guys, for an amazing week with our organic growth boot camp and all the fun we had in there, and all the laughing you did at me because I'm stumbling words and doing little silly things with my hands. But anyway, well done, guys. I also wanted to just troubleshoot for a second regarding the video that I did yesterday with Kate McShay and sharing with you guys an event that's coming up next weekend called Digital Networker Live. A lot of you have jumped in, and I couldn't be prouder of you for doing that. I have a special bonus which is finishing in, I'll give you another hour. 1 hour from now. I'm giving anybody that jumps in on the opportunity of Digital Networker Live. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll give you a quick snapshot in a minute. But I have a special bonus going that if you get those tickets in it's going to cut off in an hour. That's an extra bonus. I'm giving other bonuses, but it's an extra bonus. Who's already in? Let me know. That after the event, the Digital Networker Live event, which if you didn't catch yesterday's video, it is an event happening digitally next weekend full of 6, 7, and 8-figure network marketers, so people building online. It is purely focused around online. Whether you like it or not, online is the way to go. Life will never be the same with what's hit us in the last few months. So if you're in a business that's been building traditionally, you are in a totally different ballgame, and you need to get really good at mastering online, but you can do it very wrong. And for you to have the opportunity to attend a digital event, which should not be digital, It's meant to be live in Vegas next weekend. You should not have the opportunity to learn the stuff you can learn next weekend if it wasn't for COVID. So the fact that this opportunity has been put in front of you, I would grab it, because you shouldn't even have the opportunity to learn what you're going to learn if it wasn't for COVID. And there was a couple of questions. I'll clear that up in a minute, but I really want you guys to know I would never, ever, ever, ever promote anything to you that doesn't align with me or that I don't think that would help you. Now, I know from experience, from the kind of training that's going to be at this digital live event, that kind of information changed my world. It changed my network marketing business. It changed my results. It changed my content creation. It changed everything I did. And, you know, a few years on, like the first one that I went to, it's a totally different ball game. 6-figure income earner now online through what I've done in the last, few years. My network marketing business has got I've got over 1,000 team members in my network marketing business in 16 months. I didn't even realize that until 2 or 3 days ago when I checked the reports. Like crazy stuff. So questions. It's a very, very special discount that's only available, until next week, until the event. So it's normally $9.97. Now, people have clicked on the link. Actually, I'll give you the link. The people that have clicked on this link, it says $9.97 at the top. It's not $9.97. If you scroll down to the bottom, you'll get the special discounted price, and you can also pay by installments. Okay, so you don't have to come up with the $197 up front. You can pay by installments. So there's no excuses, but I'm giving a special bonus just in the next hour that if you get your ticket, those of you that are already done, you're already in, a special Zoom call with you guys after the event. So it's not one of those things where you attend an event, you get home, although you're still in your own home, you're so confused. You don't know which to concentrate on first. You don't know what's more important than the other. You're in total overwhelm. You've got a whole book full of notes, but you don't do anything with it. I don't want that to happen for you, so I'm going to give you some help after the event. Anybody that purchases a ticket to me through that link. I've also got Henry plugged in. Can somebody test this for me? You have to be watching from my business page. It won't work. Henry doesn't work in the group, guys, so just giving you a heads up. Can someone put the word tickets? Just type the word tickets and see if Henry activates. I need to know. He's playing up. So just put the word tickets in the comments section, and Henry should activate for me. I want to test him because he's not playing nicely. Okay. So it's not $9.97. Scroll down and the automatic discount is applied. You'll also see you can pay by installments. Now the recordings of the digital event are included. So even if you can't sit there and watch it next weekend, you're busy, you're going somewhere, if you're allowed to go anywhere, all the recordings of the digital event are included. What you will see, all the other stuff on the page is for the live event. So when you purchase the tickets for the digital event, you get an automatic ticket to the live event. And then there's a whole other options for the live event. So what some of you are saying regarding purchasing the recordings, that's the recordings for the live event, not the digital event. You get the recordings for the digital event next weekend, the virtual, again, included in your ticket, okay? I'm also giving you an opportunity to win lifetime membership in my coaching community and a one-on-one coaching call. If you're already a life member and you win, we're gonna have 2 coaching calls, okay? I'm not gonna leave anyone left out there. So I just wanted to clarify that. Also, VIP members, those of you that are in my VIP mentorship program, and you've already bought a ticket before I released this, I'm including you in the Zoom call special. Okay, so VIP members only. They're my select people in my VIP mentorship program. They have to apply for that and select for that. It's so you guys, I'm going to give you the opportunity to get on that Zoom, even if you've already bought your ticket directly through the mentorship company. Okay, so just wanted to let you guys know that. So to get my bonuses, you've got 1 hour to get the extra bonus, to have that Zoom call with me so we can put it all, make some sense of it after the fact. But you've got up until next week, up until the event, to get into the entry for a one-on-one call with me. And some lucky person is going to win lifetime membership in my coaching community. That is worth thousands to you. Thousands. Over $5,000, easy. So if you commit to it, then I'm going, because I know the value of what you're going to get out of it. And if you can get to the live event as well, because it's included next year, early next year, they haven't announced the date yet. we can hang out in person. Okay, so you can pay by installments. There's no excuses. No excuses. Okay, I think I've answered anybody's questions. So the discounts applied. The recordings are included. VIPs, I'm going to include you in that Zoom link, even if you haven't bought from my link. Yep, you just need to send me your receipt to get any of my bonuses. Okay, just remember that. If you do purchase through my link, you need to then send me your receipt so I know to include you in the running for lifetime membership, or that you are allowed to be included in the Zoom call that we're going to have after the event. So I can just eliminate any overwhelm for you and point you in the right direction. Okay, so let's get on to the content for today. If you have any concerns, please just message me and sort it out. Because as I said, I would not bring anything to you guys that I do not think is worth your while or it could help move your business forward. And that definitely will. Okay, because I've walked in those shoes, so I know. Okay, who's here? Hello, Lynn. Hello, Patricia. Hello, Beth. We got Jamie here as well. Hello, Monica. Good to see you guys all on. We've got Susan, Laurie. Congratulations to all of you that finished the live challenge. Absolutely. Hello, Olive. Some things are lifting in NC. What's NC? Excuse my ignorance, Lynn. NC, what's NC? I don't know. Yet more and more people are testing positive. Really, I don't think we've had anyone tested positive in Australia for, it's at least a couple of weeks, if not longer. So we're doing, actually, I shouldn't say Australia, my state. Sorry, I rectify that. In Australia, we haven't had any new cases for a little while now. That's my understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong, anybody in South Australia. Hello, Janet. We got Gloria on as well. Olive's congratulating video challenges. Hello, Heather. How you going? Good morning, Cynthia. We got Selena on. Tanya, Judy and Bob. Just made it on after our Zoom. Hello, everyone. Congratulations to everyone today. Whoever you or whatever you did, you are all awesome. Hello, Megan. Awesome. VIPs have been on a call, which has been amazing. It was awesome. I'm just going through it now. Beautiful. Me, great boot camp, really great. Edith, I just love Edna. Love her. She's got to come out more often. Mimi, very cool boot camp. Great value that I'm implementing right away. Loved it. Awesome. Here it was wonderful. Great learn. So this is about the boot camp. It was a great boot camp and I implemented some things today. Thanks for sharing your wisdom. Awesome. Me, Gloria, learned something in the boot camp, learned new stuff again. There's always new stuff to learn. Saying hello to each other. Lynn is one of our VIPs. Hello, Ford. Yes, the boot camp was A1 quality. Mimi got something out of it. Boot camp was just the best. So much information, so much to learn. Thank you, Helen. My pleasure, Cynthia. I couldn't find the wave. Oh, you've got it now. Hi, Steph. I'm in and excited. Beautiful. Megan is in. This is for the Digital Networker Live event. Beth is in the event. Susan is in the event. Quite telling everybody to get their tickets at that great price. Too much competition for drawing. So yeah, it's just a matter of not overlooking the opportunity that's just been put in front of you, especially if you can pay by installments, if that's a problem, because you shouldn't even be able to get access to what's going to be taught by the people that are going to be taught. But it's a bonus that's come out of COVID that's sitting right in front of you. I'm giving you amazing bonuses on top of that because I know what a difference this can make in your business. So please don't miss it. I mean, it's up to you. I know the benefit of attending something like this because I've done it before and it's changed my business. My favorite person, hello, Boyd Crocker. It's always lovely to see your face pop up. Hello, everyone. You work your butt off. Yes, I do. Those of you that know me well, can you tell that I've got a really bad headache? My eyes are a massive giveaway when I've got a headache. I'm sure there's some, maybe the VIPs are in the coaching community. So yeah, I work my butt off. It's been a huge week this week, but wouldn't have it any other way because the boot camp was just amazing. The event coming up next week is going to be amazing. You are Helen. I'm surprised I haven't heard it earlier in the week, but yeah, it's pumping now. But I would not be here for you guys. It's my commitment to you. I'll survive. I live with headaches. It's no big deal. Emma got her ticket. Fabulous. So you're already in the Zoom call then. So you've got an hour, guys, remember, and the Zoom won't be available. You'll still get into the draw for lifetime membership, my coaching community, and the one-on-one call. But the Zoom call after the event is only for those that purchase it's cut off within the next hour. The best call ever is the one with you after the fact. I don't think people appreciate that much, Susan, like to have that Zoom call after the event to put it all together and eliminate the overwhelm because you got pages and pages of notes and you don't know where to start. So totally agree, Susan. Ticket. So did it work, Edith? Did you hear from Henry? Let me know. Hey, Edith, how are you? Ticket. So it won't work with an S on it. Boyd. You can't follow instructions very well, Boyd, can you? So you got to take the S off. Try again. Did I say the word tickets? Is that my fault? Because you've all said tickets. Crap. You've got to change it to ticket. Henry won't work with an S on it because that's not the word I told him. So sorry. Take the S off, guys. I think I said that. So shame on me. Oh, did it work with an S on it? Oh, God, I need to go back to bed, I think. Leave the S there. I didn't think I had. Maybe I did. Oh, my gosh. It's all good. Ticket or tickets, see which one works. Hello, Henry. Henry worked. Woohoo! It worked. Henry's back in the game. It worked. Thank you, guys. I tried yesterday and it did not work, but it did now. Okay, I don't know what the difference is. Tickets, Henry is working. Oh, don't we love Henry? This is Henry, if you didn't know, guys. Henry's my little sidekick here, but he's my messenger bot. So, this is like yesterday, guys. I was trying to follow something on my book on screen, and I was just going everywhere, so I can't even point to Henry. Yes, it worked perfectly. Oh, good on Henry. Okay. Cheryl Ann, so exciting. It is so exciting. Woohoo! It just keeps getting better. Yeah, I got to look after my VIPs, that's for sure. And I do appreciate the VIPs. I could have already got their tickets because they're the kind of people that will have already got their tickets. So don't want to disadvantage my VIPs. I must be watching from the wrong place. No message in my messenger. So if you are watching from the group, guys, Henry doesn't work. Henry doesn't work in the group. So if you put the word tickets and you're watching from my social media strategies free group, he doesn't work. So that's just, it's the software, the program. So that might be why, if you're watching from the group, Edith, you could pop over to the page. But here's the link anyway. Hang on, where was the link? It's hiding underneath. So just screenshot that and put it in Google afterwards if Henry's not working for you because you're watching in the group. I can't change that, unfortunately. Hello, Heather. Good to see you on. Is the price Australian? No, it is US. And just remember, you can get installments. Yeah, everything's in US because it's from attractionmarketing.com, which is based in the US. Oh, yes, I do. That's the one thing I forgot. I need a receipt from you. I mean, Heather, you're one of my VIPs, so it's okay. But for anybody else that's buying through my link, you're only eligible for the draw for life membership and a coaching call with me. Or if you get in the next hour, the Zoom call after, if you buy off my link and you send me this receipt, unless you're one of my VIP members, okay? So the VIP members, just let me know that you have got your ticket. So just out of courtesy, let me know that. But anyone else, you need to buy through my link and you need to send me a receipt that you've bought, either Messenger or my email, however you want to communicate with me. So I know to put you into the running for those, and those that get in within the next hour, I can include you in the Zoom call. I can invite you into the Zoom call. Otherwise, I'm not going to know, guys. So thank you for asking that, Heather. North Carolina. Okay, I thought it was New York, then I realized it wasn't a Y, it was a C. So North Carolina, thank you for clarifying that. Megan, COVID, 24 days with no cases with COVID. That's amazing. Oh no, Heather, your daughter just tested positive. Sorry to hear that. Hopefully she gets over it really quickly, and I guess she's isolating now. Sorry to hear that, Heather. I hope she recovers really quickly. I love Edna as well. We've got Teresa. Yes, your eyes are glossy. I can see it. Yeah, so people that know me well can probably tell. Your eyes tell it all. I thought you were up late last night. I went to bed and still working, then got up. Yeah, so I've had a lot of late nights this week. It's just been a busy week, but it's all good. Anyway, I realized I've talked for a very long time and I haven't got to the content for today. So as much as I'd love to continue to talking to you, I do apologize for those that have jumped on for the training. I could chat to you guys all day. Honestly, I could. Just love you guys. But let's get into the content for today. I'm going to leave that on the screen because you've only got an hour or under an hour to get the extra Zoom call afterwards. So those of you that want to jump in, you can pay by installments. I'll still take those people in the Zoom. Just don't miss that opportunity. If you've just jumped on and you don't know what the hell I'm talking about, when I'm finished, go back to the beginning and listen to the beginning of this video because it's just not something you want to miss. I know because I've lived it and breathed it and it's made so much difference for me and my business. Okay, so the 7 hacks. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? So the first thing I want to share with you is your control in your news feed by what you do in Facebook, on Facebook, should I say? Okay. So we want the right material coming in front of you so then you can interact and engage with people, things that are in news feed, and you can control that. I did mention this not long ago, but I can't be guaranteed that everyone watches every one of my videos, obviously, so I'll share that with you again. When you go into your news feed, so I'm going into my news feed and I am going to scroll, okay? I'm going to come up. So I've got an ad. So it's taken me like 2 seconds to scroll and I've hit an ad in my news feed. Now, any post from anybody in your news feed, there are 3 dots. Can you see those? I'm terrible at doing things backwards. Three dots at the top of the screen there. I'm going to click on those 3 dots and it gives me some control of what I can do with this post. So I can save it, hide it, report it, ask Facebook why I'm even seeing it. So why am I in this person's targeted list? Turn on notifications for the post so I can see all the comments and stuff like that, or edit the history. So the 2 things I want to highlight there for you is that if there are certain things that you don't want to see in your newsfeed from certain people, it's just not of interest to you, then hide it, okay? Hide it. Tell Facebook, I don't want to see this stuff. Or you can actually, oh, the snooze is not there. Normally you could snooze, you may see that, you can snooze somebody for 30 days. So let's say there's like a sporting event going on, not many of those at the moment given, but let's say there's a sporting event going on and one of your friends is a mad fan and just is flooding the news feed with all sorts of posts about what's going on and you're just sick of seeing it. You could hide their content for 30 days. So that should be an option. I'm not seeing it for some reason, but you can snooze somebody for sort of 30 days. It will probably come up when it's not an ad. This is an ad. So if I went onto another post that wasn't an ad, that would probably come up as one of the options. So you can hide the ad. You can even report it if it really offends you in some kind of way. You can report it. So you are sending signals to Facebook saying, I don't want to see this. This is not my kind of content. I don't want to see this. I don't want my news feed with this. So you are sending signals to the algorithm about what you do like and what you don't like. Similarly, with saved video, when I click that, that brings up another screen here where then it has a little box there that says new collection. So I can create folders. So for you guys watching my videos, maybe you don't get time to watch my videos every day, but you want to just sort of look back, what did she talk about today? Or there's one that's come up and it's like, I don't have time to watch it now, but I want to watch it later. Click the 3 dots, save it, but then it's going to ask you where you want to save it to. I've got a whole lot of folders here, but I also could create a new one, new collection. So you could have a folder named Helen Martin. You could have a folder named another person you follow. So when you save it, then and put it in a folder, all you need to do is go back to your saved items, go back to the folder, and it'll be sitting there right there. But also what you're doing with the algorithm, you're training Facebook as what you do want to see. So if there's content that you come across that you can't look at it right then, don't. I learned the hard way with this. I'd see a video and it's like, oh, I'll go back and look at that later. And then I'd go and search for it and I just can't find it. So whatever I want to save and go back to, then I will save it in a folder for that person, and then I can just go back when I've got time and listen to it while I'm, in the kitchen or, driving or doing something like that. So categorize it. That's mainly for your organization. But what you're sending to Facebook is a signal of what you like and what you don't like. So you have more control over that than what you think with the algorithm and what you see in your newsfeed. So use that to your advantage to tell Facebook what you do want to see and what you don't want to see. Because that, something that hits Facebook may be something that's really useful to you, but you're not even seeing it because there's so much other crap hitting your newsfeed. So train Facebook to show you what you want to see. Okay, so that can be really effective for you. Something I want to share with you regarding links, okay, external links. I've mentioned over and over and over again for a long time now that if you put in external links in the description of your video, it limits your organic reach because you're sending people off Facebook. I do damage to my videos, like today's video. I've got 2 links up there. I've got one for those that want to access the replays of the amazing organic growth bootcamp that we did, and I've got another link, this link to Digital Networker Live, because one of those bonuses is going away in less than an hour. So I want you guys to have the information, but both those links send people off Facebook. So I'm limiting my organic reach. Now, I'm willing to take the risk because I want to get the information in front of the people that are watching, and it doesn't hurt me as much as it used to when I was just beginning to grow my page. So if you are beginning to grow your page, please still don't do it. Don't look at mine and say, well, she's doing it, I'll do it. If you've only got a few hundred people there or in the small thousands or something like that, it's going to hurt you. So don't do it. So then what other people do, I recommend you don't do it. I'm not telling you what to do or not what to do. I got to watch my language there. I suggest you probably don't do that, okay? Sorry, I don't mean to be that to you. I recommend you don't do it. Now, what a lot of people do to get around that is they'll say on their video, maybe they're doing a Facebook Live, they got a link, they want to let people have it, they know they don't want to have it in the description, so they say on their video, I'll put it in the comment section below. Now, for those of you that have got a smaller audience and no one's even commented yet on your video, but you go straight to your video after you finish going live and you put your link in the comments section. If your link is in the very first comment, it does just as much damage as if it's in the description above. So try to wait or ask somebody to comment in before you drop your link in the comments section, because if it's the very first comment, it's a trigger for Facebook and it'll still limit your organic reach. So that's not going to help you. What is a good thing to do? Here's the hack, is hopefully you get a few comments. So it depends whether you're getting comments or not, admittingly, but any kind of video, wait. Just wait for a few comments. The more comments, the better. Because what happens, let's say you comment on a video or let's say somebody comments on your video. As soon as they do that, they're triggering a notification for everyone else that comments on that post. So what's going to hit their notifications is, they've commented, hi, Helen, or they've said something like that. And then anybody else that comments on afterwards, they'll get notifications of that. So how that works for you, you got a few comments, which is good, and you can put a comment under. So let's say it's the 5th, 6th, 10th comment, okay? And you put there, oh, by the way, here was the link I was mentioning in my live. So it's the 10th one down. Guess who gets a notification of your link? The 9th person, the 8th person, the 7th person, the 6th person, the 5th person, and it just keeps going on. So this is why you might see some people that are in the know. They'll keep dropping a link like this. Like I could do that after my live because I know it's not going to be the first comment. And then in an hour's time, I could drop that link again in the comments section of this video and people are going to be notified. So it doesn't work very well in this live where there's, lots and lots and lots and lots of comments. But for you, if you're trying to promote something, just make sure it's not in the description. It's not the first comment. Hopefully you've got a couple of comments and you put it down underneath and then do it again a few hours later and people will get notified again. So you can actually use links to your advantage when there are comments on your post or your live, whatever it is that you are doing after the fact, but then do it again. Do it again an hour later. Do it again 12 hours later. It'll still come up in people's notifications, okay? Does that make sense regarding how the best way to utilize links, external links to Facebook on your posts and your lives? Let me know. Okay. So that was number 2. Number 3, this has not changed. This is still relevant. Some of you may have heard of this before, but the first 90 minutes of any post, any live is the most important to you regarding engagement. So it can be difficult to post something and then just sit around and wait for things to happen and reply. But if you can reply and interact with people within the first 90 minutes of when you post or you go live, you're going to maximize the algorithm in respect to sending it out to more people more quickly. So if you can go lives, it's a few people that interact. So the best thing for me to do with this live would be get to it straight away and reply to you guys within the next hour. So you've said something, I can say something, I might ask you an open-ended question to create a conversation. You always want to be driving for conversation, okay? And we go back and forth. So it's telling Facebook, I put a piece of content out there, people have commented it, so people like it. I've paid them enough attention in the first hour and a half to go back, and maybe with some of those people I'm even having a conversation. How many of you have seen the little pop-up that comes up when you go back and forth a couple of times with somebody and Facebook pops up, would you like to take this into Messenger? So that, guys, really absorb that for a second. That is the algorithm picking up that you are having conversations with people on your piece of content. And now they're suggesting to you, at that time frame, would you like to take this into Messenger? Because that's where Facebook wants all of you. Wants you to be having private conversations in Messenger. Facebook is trying to drive people from their platform into Messenger. That's where they want you. That's where you're going to get the most benefit from the algorithm. So it's got a little pop-up that says, would you like to take this into Messenger? And you might not. You might just be having good banter, on the front end, on your live or your post or whatever it is. But how do you think that pop-up comes up? Facebook has got signals going in the background going, they're having a conversation. Let's drive it to Messenger. It's just weird and wonderful and crazy and even scary how things happen in the background. But you want to maximize the first hour in every heart. So if you're new, guys, if you're trying to establish yourself a bit more, you're trying to build your influence, this is something I always did no matter what was going on really, really, really well for a very long time. I'm not doing it really, really well anymore because I'm doing more things. Like all this week after my lives, I've gone straight into a boot camp for hours, like a couple of hours. So there's no chance for me to do that. So, and then I've got calls and this and that and all the rest of it. And sometimes I don't, like last night, I got back to the comments on yesterday's live about 11 o'clock last night, I think. And I do my lives at 10:30 in the morning in my time zone. So 12 hours later, not good, Helen, but I can't do anything about it because I'm flat out. If you are new though, and it's something I did for ages religiously. You guys know that have been around here for a while. I always said hello back, always commenting back. Thank you for watching my live. Awesome to see you here. I still do it now, but not as timely. But that is really, really important to you if you are growing, guys, to give that attention if you can. You got to, life might put you in a different direction an hour and a half after you've put a piece of content out. But if you can, that is a really, 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 really beneficial thing for you to do. Okay. Number 4, if you have something going on really good with a post, so you've put out some kind of engagement post, a question, a live that's doing well, like you're just getting the sense that this is a really cool post. I'm getting lots of engagement from this. Leave it alone. Do not post anything else until it dies down. Let it run its course. Let more people see it. So if you've got something that's going well and there's quite a few comments, it is being spread out to that potentially those people's network. So if you receive notification that says, let's say it's me, but Helen Martin commented on something or other, but it's got nothing to do with you, but it's hit your notifications that somebody's done something else. So that's the algorithm working at play, and you want to maximize that for that post. So normally when we say, don't post any more than 2 to 3 times a day, if you've got something that's going really well, leave it alone as that sole piece of content for longer. So even if you leave it for like 12 hours or so and you don't post something else for 24 hours, if you've got something going on really good, leave it and let it get more. Like if comments are still coming and they're still coming, let it run its course until you start seeing it dying off. So if you put another piece of content in front of after a piece of content that's still getting traction and engagement, you're kind of killing off your good post. So just gauge that. If you've got something good going on, let it run its course until you put another piece of content out there. Okay. Number 5, May. This is timely for now. May, we're coming into the tail end of May, but May is the month that Facebook normally has its F8 Developers Conference. It's when all the changes come out. I mentioned on one of my videos earlier this week, a whole list of things that are either here, already here, or coming. Okay, this is when there's a lot of things happening in the background of Facebook. Another warning I gave you is go and check. If you missed this, go and check if your personal profile is set to public normally. Please go and check your settings to see if it's still public, because there's a hell of a lot of us in this community that it's being defaulted back to friends only. And that's because a lot of changes are being made. But there is never a better time to be more active on Facebook than right now when changes are being made. There's a lot of focus on the algorithm and changes and new features and things like that. So 3 R's: re-engage, respond, reach out. So re-engage with some people maybe that you haven't had some communication with, for a while, and then try to create a conversation, ask open-ended questions so that you can get, a response back. And then if there's anything that can move to Messenger, then ideally that's what you want to do, because that's what Facebook wants us to do. So re-engage, respond, and, reach out to people. Okay, so that's just a little bit of a hack for May particularly. Just up your game in May for the rest of May. It's just proven statistically to be a time where we can maximize our sort of organic reach in the algorithm at this time when Facebook is focusing on a lot of changes. So that's a timely one right for now. That's number 5. Number 6, this is something, 2 things. It's human nature for one, but also the Facebook recognizes it. When you tag people, use their name. So tag and name. So when I press reply or I do something on my page here, it might automatically tag you. So your name is already in the front of my reply to you. You'll notice with me that I will still always use your name. So it might tag you, your name, but I'll still also say, let's say it says Mary Jo, so I'm replying, it's already been picked up your, your link for you, so you get notified. I will still say, hi, Mary. So use people's name, always. Don't ever send messages in Messenger without saying somebody's name. Always say hello to the person by name. It's just rude otherwise. I get lots of people that fire questions off to me in my Messenger, sometimes personal Messenger, and they don't even say hello. It's just not polite. But in your Facebook engagement, even though you're tagging the person, say people's name. Now, 2 reasons. It's human nature that people feel differently when you identify them by name, rather than saying, hey, something really generic. So in any of your engagement interaction, you're in thoughtfully, engaging with people on Facebook, always use their name, even if they're tagged. Okay, it's just a nice human polite thing to do. But research shows that it's a human trigger that it's a positive human trigger, not a negative one. So you want to do anything in your language, your activity, your, responding to everybody that triggers positive human behavior, thoughts, and feelings. So addressing somebody by name is a very good thing for you to do. Facebook also picks up on that kind of stuff, guys. Cut and paste messages, which a lot of people, put in news feeds and, send in Messenger. Facebook knows that. Facebook also knows when you're addressing and not addressing, things like names. So just, a hack for 2 reasons: human behavior probably more importantly than what's happening with the algorithm, but just because Facebook tags somebody, still say hello to that person via their name. Okay, because everybody knows it's automatic. It's not you putting tagging me to, like, that's just what happens automatically anyway. Or you do, you pick up the tag feature to tag me, but you're just using a Facebook feature to do that to get my attention. That's all that is. So bring in lots of human behavior that is nice and intentional in anything that you do with Facebook. Now, number seven. Number 7 is specific to Messenger, and this is apparently test it. Like, test it. Some things I hear them and I go, really? Okay, let's test that one. So I'm still, jury's out with this one, but I'd encourage you to test it for yourself. So I'm still testing with it. Is in Messenger, apparently especially if somebody's got a busy Messenger, it will increase your open rate on Messenger, like you sent somebody a message. And if it's a friend or somebody you know well, I mean, it doesn't really matter. They'll open your message anyway. But if you are sending a message to somebody that maybe is not well known to you, somebody new, you're prospecting or something like that, put an emoji first. Apparently, it draws attention to your message over everybody else's message by 18 to 20%. So if you put an emoji at the beginning of, so even rather than say, so what, an example of this is even before you say, hi, Helen, in Messenger, you put an emoji at the front. So statistically, when you do that, you get people's attention 18 to 20% more than every other message that is sitting in their Messenger. So I just, I encourage you to give that a try and just evaluate it for yourself. So statistically, that's how it is. But, try it out for yourself. So somebody who's got a busy Messenger, you could supposedly get their attention with your message versus all their other messages. Like you should see my Messenger when I wake up in the morning. It's just ridiculous. So, if you are sending me a message, maybe put an emoji in front of it and I'll see how I feel. That's not permission for you to all personally message me, by the way. And my Messenger is busy enough as it is. But that's number 7. Test out putting an emoji before you write even hello and see how we go. Okay? What do you think of those 7 tips? Are they interesting to you? Is there something that you might be able to try differently than what you do now? Were those 7 tips helpful? Let me know. Let me know. So just catching up with your comments here. Jen, I have to watch the replay as I missed the beginning. You definitely want to go back to the beginning if you've jumped on this video late. I know it's going a little bit long, but there was some really valuable information at the beginning of the video as well. So if you've jumped on late, I'll be off in a second and you can go back and watch the beginning. Pure gold, you are amazing, thank you. Oh, thank you, Rafal. That's a lovely comment for you to say. I don't believe I've seen that notification. Messenger pop-up is new to me. It's not widely used at the moment, Gloria, and it takes a bit of interaction on your page first to bring it up. So I noticed, when did it pop up for me? I was commenting on, oh no, it even came back. It wasn't even back and forth. I was watching somebody's video from the video challenge. So it was after the fact. Most of them I watch are after the fact. And I was commenting a number of times and interacting with that person's video, but I was actually watching the replay, Gloria. And it popped up then as well. Would I like to say this in Messenger? So it was even prompting up my activity on this person's video because I commented a number of times. The algorithm has obviously picked that up and said, obviously you're commenting a lot, Helen, on this person's video. Do you want to actually communicate with them on person? So the algorithm must have been picking up that I liked that person's comment to comment enough that I might want a private conversation with them. So I have not seen it very often, Gloria. I think it'll probably pop up more and more as we go, go along in the coming months because it's something that Facebook is trying to push us to do. I haven't seen that Messenger pop up. So I wouldn't see that as being unusual, and it takes multiple interactions before it'll pop up. So it wouldn't be unusual that you haven't seen it yet. Okay. I'm sorry, that was 3. You may have to recap soon here. Just watch the replay. I've been here for long. I don't really want to sort of keep everyone here longer. So just watch the replay. That's one of the first things that stood out to me about you, the interaction in the comments. Yeah, just religiously I did that, Lynn, because I'm so grateful for anybody that spends their time with me here. You know, whether they've been here with me for, you know, a couple of years or 5 minutes, like I'm just so appreciative. So I still go back. It's just not as timely as it used to be. Hello, Rafael. It's good to see you here. Love it. I will give them a go. Excellent. Thank you. We got helpful. Yes, we'll definitely implement them and learnt heaps. Awesome as usual, very helpful. Order placed, Helen. Well done, Andrea. You're now eligible for that Zoom call. After work now until, okay, will I be missing something? No, I mean, you could always watch the recording anyway. Okay, that makes sense. I've seen that. Okay, beautiful. So remember, you've basically got about 15 minutes before I'm going to close off the other special offer regarding the Zoom call. So if you need to go back and watch the replay of this video to see what that's all about, please go back now and watch the beginning of this video to know what's on offer for you guys right now. You don't want to miss the opportunity. But you can join me with Digital Networker Live. Anybody that purchases via my link, you need to send me the receipt so I can get you in the bonuses for lifetime membership. Somebody will win lifetime membership to my coaching community. So that's open all until next week. But my special extra bonus of the Zoom call goes away in about 15 minutes. Okay. So awesome. Thank you. I know this was a little bit longer. You know, sorry about that, but not sorry about that if it was beneficial for you. So I hope those 7 hacks are things that you will go and try. Just any way you can give yourself an advantage with what you can do on social media, you definitely want to execute that, especially in the month of May. May every year should be on your radar for picking up your activity on Facebook and Instagram as well. Okay, so it is the weekend now for me. It'll be approaching the weekend for some of you. So have an amazing weekend. Stay safe, and I will see you next week. Remember, my first video of next week will be announcing the top 15 of the video challenge. So I'll look forward to seeing you then, guys. Stay safe. Bye.